They're offering rewards to people that are occasionally okay with taking trash. That is as simple on the basis level. The new Doordash tier program, which basically models what Uber Eats does, is spreading. Got many emails this week. I know it was in several markets a few months ago, Florida being one of them. It's spreading. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen, how you can protect yourself, how you can still earn, and how some of us are going to have to make a decision with the Doordash app. Let's go. Mr.BetonYou back at you with another video. Now, I'm going to put it right here. Now, this isn't new information. I did speak about it, but now more drivers are being impacted, and I believe we're going to see more markets continue. I wouldn't be surprised if it hit my St. Louis market, the tier program. First, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that sent me this information. Now, what we need to remember is Doordash is telling us exactly what markets they're pilot testing this in. I'll put that here. You could read them. I won't tell you every market, but I'll put a little split screen here. It's also telling us those particular drivers, Top Dasher's done. Now, that program is going to be done. They're also sending Dashers that they're sunsetting, which they're kind of canceling. They're setting the sun on the shop and pay delivery priority. Now, you see here, I got this email today because in my market, you still can be prioritized for shop and deliver, something I highly recommend. But with the tier program, they're going to be getting rid of the Top Dash program, how it existed, the shop and pay priority, how it existed, and they're putting in this tier program, which is platinum, silver, gold, platinum being the best, okay? I'll put here what those criterias are. It will tell you in the app, this particular Dasher, hey, you're at 58%. If you want to get out of the silver and get into the gold, you got to get to 70. You got to keep your acceptance rate. They're telling you that matters, depending on what tier you want to be in. I'll tell you why that's important. Completion, obviously, lifetime deliveries. If you want to be in the LOP and get the catering orders with the high-paying orders, you're going to have to play Doordash's game if you want to continue to earn the way you've been earning. Two things are going to happen from this when it hits most markets, because I think it's going to hit most markets because this is a benefit for Doordash. It might be a benefit for some of y'all, but it will be a negative for some of you guys as well. But for Doordash, there will be millions of Dashers that will say, well, I want this. I want the Dash now. I want, like I did last week, I want to see the catering orders and the large order program orders like I'm seeing. I want those. I want that. I want the high paying orders. So I will take some trash in order to get it. And Doordash will have orders delivered at a higher rate over market when they do this. I'm going to compare it to Uber Eats in my experience in a minute, so stay with me. First, let me know in the comments, have you guys seen this? Is it in your market? What do you think about it initially? Okay? They're telling us exactly what they expect. And they're telling Dashers, whether you believe it or not, they're telling us you're going to get better paying orders, high paying orders. You're going to be able to Dash now. You're probably going to make more money. You're going to see more opportunity if you have a higher acceptance rate and if you don't drop orders and if you keep your customer rating high. They're telling you, we're going to do how Uber does it. These are my stats on Uber. Acceptance rate, I drop orders. If I see something better, I'll just drop it because Uber doesn't really, I don't give it as much attention. And because I don't give it attention, it doesn't give me attention. Yesterday, I've had Uber on for the last week or so. I've done a handful of orders because most of them are trashed and it hardly goes off. The reason for that is Uber also has a tier program. Blue, gold, diamond, platinum, something like that, right? There's like 4 levels. And it tells you if you want to get to the next level, you get this things. And it's not as blatant as Doordash telling you you're going to make, you're going to see high paying orders and you got to Dash now. With Uber, I can always turn it on and off, which is great. There's no zones, there's no scheduling. Fantastic. But because my acceptance rate is so low and my ratings are bad, it does not prioritize my account the way it would somebody else that does more Uber in St. Louis. That's also why in this year and going into 2024, I've been talking about that I believe there's something to be said for the AR in some markets. That means if you're not making good money, your acceptance rate's low, and you're not in a large order program, and all you have is Doordash. So listen to everything I just said. I don't want nobody coming for me saying, oh, Pedro, what do you... Listen to the words I just said, the scenarios. If you fit that, you're probably not doing well with DoorDash. You're probably a driver that comes, man, I'm not seeing, I see trash, it's horrible, my market sucks. So then you have other apps, so you go to other apps and you leave. DoorDash, it wants to keep drivers, but well, maybe they don't, I don't know. But they're telling us exactly what you need to do in order to be prioritized. Whether you believe in a priority or not, they are telling us that. They're making it very clear. They want to get the trash delivered. Now, Uber tells me that, but I just decide I don't really like to play their game. So I think some drivers will be like, DoorDash, I'm not playing this game with you. I'm not doing this. We're picking an order up. I'm not doing this. I'm not taking some trash for whatever to get my AR up. It doesn't matter. I got other apps. So that will help some drivers. It will hurt some drivers. But Uber treats me like crap because I treat them like crap. We're independent contractors. We're subcontractors. We're side hustlers, whatever you want to say. The relationship has to be very back and forth. And a lot of people don't like DoorDash because they feel like DoorDash craps on us and the base pays crappy and it's crap. That could be your experience and you could probably be right. I believe DoorDash is kind of scummy sometimes, right? But I also believe I don't like how Uber does certain things, so I don't give them my time and my attention. Therefore, they don't treat me right. If I started taking some more orders on Uber, they'd probably feed me and say, hey, this guy wants to work. Let's give him more opportunity. But they look at my account as, hey, this guy doesn't barely turn it on. Why would we prioritize his account when other people are here making us money? Pedro Santiago is not making Uber Eats money. So I'm on the bottom of the barrel, and occasionally they might send me something that's decent. With DoorDash, I believe that they look at me and say, this guy actually wants to work. We're going to send him trash because that's organically normal, but we're also going to prioritize him for shop and delivers. And when he gets to a certain area or certain tier, we're going to give him better orders. And overall, that has been my experience. What do you guys think of the tier program? I got to pick an order up. I'm here. Let me mark that I arrived. I'm picking up a $12 order. See? $12, a couple of miles. What do you guys think about this? Are you in favor for it? Give me the benefits. Give me the negatives. Give me the good. Give me the bad. Are you in a market where you got this email and do you feel like now you feel like you have to do something you don't want to do because maybe DoorDash is your only app? Those are the drivers I'm concerned for. If DoorDash is your main app and you're in the 30 or 40 percentile, or even if you're 50 and you're silver but you want to get up because you need that Dash Now, and now you have to do that in order to... Top Dasher's done, but it's done. Dash Now is the only thing. But in order to get the Dash Now, and also to get priority, and also to keep your catering or your large order program, you're going to have to be at 70% and above and the other metrics. They're telling us that. They took a page from Uber Eats. Some drivers are going to like it. Some drivers aren't going to like it. I'm going to read you one more thing that was in this that's interesting to me. First, we're still out here making money. Let me go get this pizza. One of the questions, the frequently asked questions that they sent this Dasher, can I still decline orders? And DoorDash tells us this. Yeah, you can decline, but we're offering rewards to drivers that keep their ratings better through customer ratings, completion, and acceptance rate. They're offering rewards to people that are occasionally okay with taking trash. That is as simple on the basis level. That's it. Because everybody sees trash. Some see more than others. But if you're willing to take trash, DoorDash will reward you. This is at the basis level. That's what's programmed. And if you're not willing to take trash, don't take trash. You might not be able to Dash Now. You might not see your catering orders anymore. And they're telling you you're not going to be prioritized for good orders. But obviously, if you keep your AR low, you probably still will see orders that are good. You're gonna see some, but probably not as much as somebody that's taking out the garbage for DoorDash sometimes. They want garbage men and women to take out some garbage. And occasionally, I believe, and I just, in my market at least, if the shopping priority goes away or like it went away from me for a couple of weeks, it was a struggle to stay above 70. It was a struggle. I do not recommend it. But the only positive was, once I got past it, I did see what seemed to be better orders, but who knows? It's hard to believe a company that's done as many weird, shady things as DoorDash has done. It's hard to believe Uber because they've done shady things as well. It's really, really hard to believe the black and white of an email that they send us. The best I can say is, you know your experience, you know your market. And like I always say, if you are successful with DoorDash, try something different. If you're successful with it, continue. But realize these apps, all of them, are going to make us do things that we don't want. And you have to decide if you're willing to do that or not, to stay on the app and make more money or not make more money. You can make that decision still. You can still decline. DoorDash is telling us that, but they're telling you if you decline more than the driver next to you in the parking lot, they're going to get rewards and you're not going to get rewards. Doesn't sound like we're independent contractors in that regard, but we do have the independence to work the apps how we see best for us. Where are you guys going to be on this side? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I believe this is going to continue to be a thing. We're going to see more markets. I'm going to get more emails. More dashers are going to say, I got this, Pedro. Look at this. Look at this. I like it. I love it. I hate it. This is stupid. We're going to see a lot of opinions on these reward programs and these tier programs and these metrics and the acceptance rate and blah, blah, blah. A lot of opinions in 2024. It's not going to go anywhere. They're going to continue to try to get us to take trash and to keep us busy. They want worker bees. They want worker ants. Where do you stand with that? See you tomorrow.